Matt Vasgersian here with you. It's been a long off season, a lot of changes, but these folks here tonight are ready to get their first real look at their guys here this year. Joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club. All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Hershiser gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him? Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
So here is Jean Segura. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Count still at 1-2. And now pitch on the way. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Batting second.
So bases are empty with 1 out now, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. 1 out, nobody on. Too high that time, and it's 3-1. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now, and if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Just settling in here in Phoenix for this one. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Reds are down in order, and now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Now into the box, Cal Ripken. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 1-1. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone! So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
At the plate, Adam Frazier. Goes the other way as this is lined to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Hank Aaron.
So one out and nobody aboard, and up steps Hank Aaron. The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to land foul, so they'll tee it up again, 3-2. And another foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Squared that one up just a little late. Popped him up. Mattingly is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Batting fourth.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Jim Edmonds. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Lifted down the line in left, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here's another 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Grounded to first. He's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. 2nd inning coming up, and the D-backs have an early 1-0 advantage. That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-1 home.
Ball, that counts right. Count is 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Adolis Garcia. Trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
1 strike.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Line drive base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
That's just an excellent job by the batter right there. 3 pitches on the outer half of the zone. Didn't try and do too much. Kept the front hip in. Kept the front shoulder in. Played with the opposite side of the field. Quality AB.
Into the box, Paul DeYoung. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. So stepping in is Josh Donaldson, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Fouled away. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Fouled off. Alvarez over at second. Garcia is over at first with 1 away. Good battle. Count remains full. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. In now for the Reds, Yasmani Grandal. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Hitters count now, the 2-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Two and two. Here it is. Sinker. 3-2 now.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get. And that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Finally does does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Reds strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Last half of the second set to go, and that brings up Tino Martinez. Left side, but well fouled. Popped him up. Grandal is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 6th, no left fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's fouled away. Ripped on the ground to first. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 7th, the third baseman, Red.
Bases are empty here with 2 away. And up. The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Garcia able to track it down for the 3rd out. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. So here now is the pitcher, Phil Niekro. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Now
back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jean Segura. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Up next for Cincinnati, the center fielder, Michael.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Segura, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. From the belt, the pitch. A A line shot to third base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the one out.
The first baseman,
Don Mattingly will bat next. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Just hung in there on that one. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Reds lead 1. They trail this one 1-0. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Tucker Barnhart. Trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. The 1-1 home. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, right here, anytime a leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, puts the defense on notice, you're going to see the third baseman creeping in, you're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
At the plate now, Orel Hershiser. And a ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Up next to the Diamondbacks.
Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Cal Ripken. And we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Runners on first with 1 down. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the end. All set for the start of the 4th. And that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging.
1 ball.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Now the 1-1 pitch. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Standing in now, Paul DeJong. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're down 1-0. It'll be Adam Frazier. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Pop foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The right fielder, number 44.
Up next, Hank Aaron. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A 1-1. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Center fielder, Jim.
So 2 out, nobody on. And stepping in, the veteran center fielder, Jim Edmonds. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And when that thing's doing that, forget it. It's 1-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Hershiser has his target ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play. Trying
to send him packing for the second time. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. In the air now, out to right field. Aaron is there, 1 away.
Now batting.
So 1 down, no one aboard. And that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal. He loses him on ball 4. Now at the plate, Phil Niekro comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. 1-1, here it is. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. To second for 1, and good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that brings up Tino Martinez. 3-1, here it is. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Into the box now, Charlie Blackmon. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And Alvarez will be there for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Garcia is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Next to hit is Tucker Barnhart. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Working for the punch out and the offering. And that's a fair ball, line to the right side. And this will kick off the base of the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Christian Yelich will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 22, Christian Yelich.
Martinez on third. Barnhart on at second with 2 down. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Diamondbacks have stretched their lead now to 4-0.
See, I just don't understand that. He had an open base and could have pitched around him, but they challenged him and lost big time. That is one costly decision.
So now to the plate, Cal Ripken. Screwball, tough pitch to lay off of with 2 strikes, but he's worked it full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Diamondbacks are up for 3 thanks to Pedro Strop takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Gene Segura.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, gotta be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game, maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going. Well, obviously, somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Here now the 2-2. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Next to stand in is Michael Brantley. A strikeout and a lineout for him so far. Swing and a liner. And Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit.
The first baseman, number 23, Don Mattingly.
Stepping in now, Don Mattingly. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, Yordan Alvarez. 1-2.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
Here comes the 1-2. A shot down the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runners are able to move up. Digging in will be Adolis Garcia. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 3-2 pitch. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Reds strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Jared Eichhoff enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. And that will bring in Adam Frazier. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. 1 out, nobody on. Pops this one up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona. Jim Edmonds struck out in his last trip to the plate.
You know, Matty, tough to go down looking right there, especially in a long at-bat. I kind of tip my hat to the fact that he didn't go into uber swing mode. He battled. He just got locked up.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Diamondbacks down in order. They lead it 4-0. Ready now is Paul DeJong. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. 1-1.
Ball two.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Blackmon. He can't get there as it falls in. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Blackmon ranges into foul territory as he makes the catch out near the wall for out number 1. So now here is Yasmani Grandal. It was a walk in his last trip. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with one away. Tim Salmon will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2.
Nope. That's inside.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
DeYoung on second. Grandal on at first with 2 down. High and deep to left center field. Racing back the center fielder to the track, to the wall. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
They seem to forget that the game started a while ago, but better late than never, I guess. Sometimes one big hit is all it takes to get a team going. We'll see if they can build on it and make a run here.
At the plate, Michael Brantley. Line towards center field. Edmonds finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. But 3 for the Reds in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 4. Matt Strahm gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 55.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Tino Martinez. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Garcia is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
And now Charlie Blackmon, lifetime in this match. 429. He's taken him deep once. The 1-1.
Ball. That pitches out.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
The 2-2. Swing hard liner to left center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy's able to put bat on baseball and find a way to hit a soft liner to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. He's able to go with a fastball as this is sliced into right for a base hit. Throw into third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to time up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
And he fouls this one off. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And he takes a look at strike 3 called, and that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now.
The pitcher.
Next to hit, Matt Duffy will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Diamondbacks. Number 5, Matt Duffy.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Belted high in the air out to left. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Noah Ramirez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 47.
Ready to begin the 8th. And here comes the first baseman, Don Mattingly. Swung on and grounded out to Cal at short. On to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Prior history in this matchup, small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. The 1-2. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
The shortstop.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 2-out double left stranded. We'll be right back at Chase Field in just a moment. Number 51 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 51.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Cal Ripken. The 1-1 pitch.
The count is 2-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
High in the air out to center field. Brantley's after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now back, second baseman.
So next to bat will be Adam Frazier. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Swing and a line drive. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Frazier leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
There's Segura, and there's out number 2.
The bat.
Up next for Arizona, Jim Edmonds. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
This pitch is popped up. Donaldson is there, and he puts this one away. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third. Mike Hampton comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 10, Mike.
This is foul right side. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. A 1-1 home. Fastball. Ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball ran inside it until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
The Reds down to their last strike. And it's fouled away. 49,033 get up as one here at Chase Field. Still even at 2-2. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Now a hard liner toward short. And they will get the force in a tough way to end it here as this ball game is over. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The D-backs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.